Ferrocene was first prepared unintentionally in 1951 by Pawson and Keeley, but they did not know the structure. Many structures were proposed, but it was Fisher in 1973 who received the Nobel Prize for the sandwich structure. This structure is based on iron in its +2 oxidation state, sandwiched between two cyclopentadienyl rings, which due to the negative charge caused by iron are aromatic. These rings are bonded to Fe2+ by haptic covalent bonding, which allows the rings to freely rotate, giving only one signal on the proton NMR spectrum. Before the preparation of ferrocene is done, it is important you have completed your safety, or you may be asked to leave the lab. Some of the chemicals used are irritants, so it is important to wear goggles, lab coat and nitrile gloves. Carefully read through the experimental protocol before you start and set up your appropriate glassware as shown. Very carefully weigh out 12.5 grams of potassium hydroxide using a spatula. And measure 30 cm cubed of anhydrous diethylether and cyclopentadiene from the cracker. Be careful, these chemicals are hazardous and flammable. Meanwhile, crush iron chloride with a pestle and mortar while your solution is stirring. At this point, it is important all glassware is completely dry. Dissolve the crushed iron chloride in DMSO and carefully place in a dropping funnel. Add the solution dropwise, releasing the pressure via Bunsen valve. You should get a black-brown solution which should be washed with diethylether, then hydrochloric acid to neutralise the alkali. Purification is carried out by heating the solid to 90 degrees Celsius to the gas phase, which then resolidifies. But first, the ether must be removed using a rotary evaporator. You should get an orange solid of crude ferrocene. Congratulations! An infrared spectrum of your pure product should be run to identify the aromatic rings. Dispose of the black residue and all other chemicals in the correct waste containers. Before you leave the lab, make sure all your glassware is clean and dried and your demonstrator is happy with your kit.
There's antimony, arsenic, aluminum, selenium, and hydrogen and oxygen and nitrogen and rhenium, and nickel, neodymium, neptunium, germanium, and iron, americium, ruthenium, uranium, europium, zirconium, lutetium, vanadium, and lanthanum, and osmium, and astatine, and radium, and golden protactinium, and indium, and gallium, and iodine, and thorium, and thulium, and thallium. There's yttrium, ytterbium, actinium, rubidium, and boron, gadolinium, niobium, iridium, and strontium, and silicon, and silver, and samarium, and bismuth, bromine, lithium, beryllium, and barium.